My name is Brock Blevins. I'm a training coordinator for NASA's Applied Remote Sensing Training Program. We've been around since 2009, and we provide in-person and online training experiences in the themes that you see here. These are our thematic: agriculture, climate resilience, disasters, and you can see the rest. We try to cover them all. All of our trainings are cost-free, and we have a very international scope when it comes to our trainings, and I'll be dropping some links in the chat here to our upcoming trainings. But you can always find our trainings being fed into the list of upcoming events on the EOTech DevNet webpage. So next slide, please. Okay, so 2025, we're already in it. A couple of our trainings have already happened, but I'm going to focus on the ones that are coming up. All of our past trainings, however, can be found through our training webpage. All the videos, recordings, exercises, homeworks, they can all be accessed and self-paced through. Last year, we launched, and we are really happy to start populating our learning management system. We are also using Moodle. In 2025, okay, so right now we have a fundamentals of remote sensing available. It's a self-paced training, and it really just sets the stage for anybody who is not familiar with remote sensing at all. So we really try to make that entry barrier as low as possible. But then we want to follow it up with thematic trainings as well. So if one takes the fundamentals and they're interested in health and air quality, we're going to have a fundamentals of health and air quality. We're trying for each one of these to be on the order of 2 hours, hour and a half to 2 hours to complete. We're going to be doing one on ecological conservation and land management, and then we'll have one on water resources as well, and then look for agriculture and other thematic ones coming up. And these would be prerequisites to other trainings that we do online. We have a couple new training topics coming up this year that we've never done before. One on snow and ice, another one on sea level change, and some others on health with vector and waterborne diseases for air quality as well as waterborne. And then we'll be highlighting some case study, or excuse me, new missions, especially the Tempo mission, PACE mission, and the SWAT mission. And I'll go in a little bit more detail on those. Next slide, please. Thank you. Okay, so in our wildfires theme, we have one that's open right now. This one I have not added to the EOTech DevNet, but I will be doing so today, and I'll drop the link in the chat here. But this occurs April 6th, 23rd, and 30th. We offer 2 times of the day in which you can sign up, and that'll be the case for most of these here. So we try to hit as many time zones as possible. So we'll have one in the morning, Eastern time, EDT, UTC -4. And then we'll have another one in the afternoon. So we try to make it more available to as many time zones as we can. And they're usually a series, so 1 to 2 parts that build on each other every week or every couple days. Next we have, so this one is Earth Observations for Operational Wildfire Monitoring and Management. We'll be featuring the firm's Fire Information and Resource Management System tool. Then we have one coming up on the waterborne disease risk. That one is open, and it's occurring next week, the 25th and the 27th. This is in our water resources. And then we have the SWAT mission training, in which we're going to be talking about surface water height, and we'll be featuring the SWAT data products for water resources and flood management. It'll be a 2-part training. We're really happy to be diving into the snow and ice data products, another source of water. So this will be a 3-parter or 2-parter, and that'll be coming up a little bit later in the summer. Some of these I don't have actual dates yet. We haven't lined down the actual dates, but the training is being broken out into full development. And then this is our water resources application fundamentals course, so that will be built into our LMS. Look for that to come out later on this year. In the area of climate and resilience, we're doing one on sea level change tools for planning and decision support. So a lot of these are, really aimed at anybody who could be using this operationally, hopefully, going forward. So we really try to make it as useful as possible. And then we have another one on climate change projections and extreme events, which is unfortunately an ever increasing problem. But we wanted to start this off with an introductory training on that. Next slide, please. Okay, so on our ecological conservation theme, we have one coming up on the Internet of Animals. That's going to be opening up very soon. And this is going to, it's sort of a new topic. It's where field-based observations, telemetry, tracking sensors, and cameras, they're integrated with remotely sensed data. So the blending of those data sets to address habitats used by particular animal species. So that's a new one for us. We have another one. It's a follow-on from one last year on invasive species. So we're taking what we learned last time, introducing people to the subject and the data sets that they can use and how to access them, but also combining those with field data as well in airborne campaigns. And then we'll have our land applications LMS coming up as well. Now in our health and air quality theme, we have our first one on active remote sensing. So LiDAR profiling satellite observations for air quality. That will be coming up a little bit later this summer. It'll be a two-parter. And of course, we'll have our air quality applications fundamental course. We're going to be doing another one on geostationary. We've done a few of these for a while, but we're going to be focusing on tempo and GEMS, just because of their unique vantage point for the high temporal resolution. So we always try to get a geostationary training in there. And then we have another one on climate sensitive infectious diseases, which is, like I said, a new topic for us. So in this training, the participants will learn about basic principles on how satellites can be applied to track vector-borne disease outbreaks and provide early warnings. And that'll be coming up this fall. I think that's my last slide. So thank you very much for listening to me. And please feel free to sign up for any of these courses or pass them along to your networks. Everybody's welcome.